Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it has been a minute since I have posted a video. A lot of you have been leaving comments asking where I've been. So I thought I would just start out this video letting you guys know. I did take another little break from YouTube. I just cannot be consistent on YouTube like I used to be, just because my life is so busy right now. So that's just the way it is. But I did want to share with you guys a recent experience that I had with Depop. So that is what I wanted to come on here and have a conversation about today. So yeah, let's jump on in. So Depop, as you guys know, I sell on a lot of different platforms, but Depop, I've been selling on and off on Depop for about a little over a year, I want to say. And I have had some troubles with Depop, and I have posted a video about it before, but I want to go over it in this video because I just recently got my account back. And luckily, Depop reached out to me and wanted to work with me on a video, and I was able to talk to a rep there and get my account recovered. And I have a lot more feedback now on how to create a successful account on Depop and to not run into the problems that I was having before. So I want to go over all of that today in today's video, and I want to thank Depop for reaching out and working with me on this video so I can hopefully help some of you guys to not make the same mistakes that I made. Or if you are just getting started on Depop, make sure that you're starting out on the right foot and you don't run into these issues, because it's the worst to get your account deactivated. Now, as you guys know, every single platform has different rules, different regulations, and it is so important to know what those are heading in to starting a new platform, instead of going in blind or assuming that they do the same things the same ways, because like I said, they all have different policies. Like if you sell on eBay, you know you cannot cancel an order on eBay or you will run into significant issues with your account, but canceling an order on Poshmark, not that big of a deal. Well, with Depop in particular, there's a few things that they have a high importance on, so you want to make sure that you're paying attention to those things. The first one is do not use stock photos for anything. I have like 5,500 items in my inventory, and I probably have less than 1% of those have stock photos, but I was using them back a while ago, and so I do have them still on some. So I need to make sure that when I'm cross-listing everything to my new Depop, that I am not cross-listing anything with a stock photo. That is extremely important. I didn't get my account taken down for that, but I have friends who did. The other thing, the one that got me, is making sure that you're really aware of the categories that you're allowed to post on Depop and which ones you are not. So for me, I posted a few things that I felt like were kind of gray area, and they ended up not being okay. So like I listed a set of vintage butter knives, but they don't allow you to list any weapons, and that includes any knives. So even though I wouldn't consider butter knives a weapon, they're still a knife. So that got a flag on my account. So if you have an item that you think is like, this might be okay, just don't even try it. For now, with my new account, I am only listing clothing, shoes, handbags, things like that. I'm starting out there. I do have some hard goods that I know are okay, and I'm going to eventually cross-list some of those items because I know they're okay, like pillows and blankets and knick-knacky things. But I'm starting out with clothing because I know that's the safest. And anyways, so I wanted to let you guys know about that, because I wish somebody had really told me before I started selling on Depop that they are very, very picky on it. Like if you accidentally list a item that's prohibited on eBay, they'll just remove the listing and send you a notice. If you do it enough times, they will like shadow ban your account or slow down your traffic, but they're not gonna like take down your account. So when I first started getting notices from Depop saying, hey, you accidentally listed this, I was like, oh, no big deal. I won't list something like that again. But then I made errors in other areas. So just take it very seriously is what I'm trying to say. So take it very seriously, because Depop is an awesome place to list on. And now that I have my account back, I do not want to lose it again. So I'm being extremely careful. Depop is the fastest growing platform out there for selling. So if you are not on Depop as a reseller, you need to be there because it is growing so quickly. There are buyers and sellers of all ages buying all kinds of items. I know in the past there was like an idea that you can only sell like Y2K styles and vintage clothes on Depop. That has changed. I list everything on Depop, and before my account got activated, because I'm restarting right now, I only have 100 listings there currently, but I'm gonna build it back fast. Before I lost my account, I was selling all kinds of stuff. I was selling hard goods. I was selling more mature style clothing. Like I sold some Eileen Fisher pieces over there. Everything, every style, every brand sells on Depop. So don't limit yourself. Don't only list certain brands or styles. I would list all of the brands and styles as long as they're not prohibited items, because they will sell there. So definitely list everything you've got. It's an awesome place to sell because there's no seller fees. So that is massive. I mean, we're paying like 20% on Poshmark. Depending on if you're promoting or not, it could be, 10 to 18% on eBay or more. Like the fees are very high on most of the other platforms. So having no seller fee on Depop, I love when I see my Depop sales come in, because I'm like, yes, I don't have to pay as much in fees. So I'm gonna have more in my pocket at the end of this transaction, which is really exciting. Also, I have found that the Depop customer service is very quick to respond. So definitely if you have questions about like, can I list this? I would reach out to them before trying to list something. Or if you have questions on anything on their platform, they're very quick about getting a response. So that has always been a positive for me as well. But I am so grateful that I was able to get my account recovered. There is a form online that you can fill out if you have already lost your account and you want them to review it. There is a form, which I'll link in my description below, that you can fill out, and they'll do a review on your account to see if it's possible to give you another chance on their platform. They're also, she mentioned, the rep that I talked to mentioned, they are trying to do a better job of educating sellers before we start listing what things are allowed and what aren't, so that we don't run into these issues. But as long as you read through the items that are allowed and the ones that are not allowed and take that very seriously, even if it's something that's like, I think this might be okay, just take that very seriously. Don't use those stock photos. Lesson learned. Definitely don't do that. And yeah, I think you guys will love Depop. I love selling on Depop. Like I said, it's growing so fast. I really think it has the potential of taking over and being one of my top platforms, especially once I get all of my inventory over there. I haven't had all of my inventory on Depop before, because I was kind of building it up when my account was taken away. So now I should be able to get it listed up. I did have I got suspended for like a short period of time and then got my account back, and then got completely banned after one more mistake. So I've been kind of on and off with Depop, but I'm on now. I'm very excited for it. I definitely, like I said, recommend you guys try it out. If you're leery of it, just start like I am. Just start with clothing, start with shoes. You'll always be okay with that stuff as long as you have authentic goods and you're not using stock photos. Clothing, shoes, accessories are always good. There's no gray area there, and every style sells, you guys. Every brand, every style. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are thinking about trying out Depop, or if you have experience with Depop, let me know about down below. I'd love to hear if you guys are using it. Are you finding success there? Have you had any issues with your accounts? Just let me know down below. I will also have a link if you are new to Depop and you want to try it out. I have a link down below for you to sign up today so you can start selling. Also, I wanted to show you guys really quick. I am just editing this video, but I wanted to insert here and let you know I've already cross-listed 288 of my items, and that's not very many of my items, but I've already made 2 sales. So this is how fast things are selling over here. It's very exciting. I've only been on a few days now. I'm already making sales, and I still have a lot of inventory to get moved over here. I also did want to real quick let you guys know that Depop, since they were working with me on this video, also wants to offer you guys a chance to win a box of Depop packaging for anyone who signs up using my link below. So if you are new to Depop, if you're wanting to check it out and you sign up using my link, you will be entered automatically for a chance to win a box full of Depop packaging. So that is awesome. I hope you guys take advantage of that. And thank you again to Depop for offering that to my subscribers. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks again to Depop for working with me and for giving me my account back. And I appreciate all of you guys watching. You guys are amazing. So thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye now.